Like, I make a certain amount of money so I can say whatever I want to you. I can act however I want to you, bro.
Yes. So what if he's the devil, Rick? At least the devil has a job. At least he's active in the community. What do you do?
No, you are settling for what it is that you can get, quite frankly, because your attitude is so disgusting that no man can stand to be around you.
Let's go.
Let's go!
Welcome
To the J&O Show.
What we talk about.
Things that we would never told them, Jay.
Oh.
And now you know. What up, y'all? How y'all doing? She just said sparkles out of there. I don't know.
Okay, so we're going to be doing a reaction to Love Samantha Lee short that she did. The short is entitled, This Woman Admits Why Her Biggest Mistake Was Divorcing Her Ex. Here we go.
Why did I divorce my husband? I divorced my husband because I was making a certain amount of money. I divorced my husband because I thought I didn't need him anymore. I divorced my husband because I had this senior position at work and thought I held the same position at home. I divorced my husband because I thought I was better than him because I had my degree now. I divorced my husband because I thought a successful marriage meant I was here and he was down here. That is not success. That's sickness. Bruh. All the while, my husband done found somebody else building a relationship and building a life with them.
Dang. Ooh, I don't know. I'm finding myself having trouble trying to filter through the garbage. What I mean by that is, you'll find a lot of women in her place, her situation, who either divorced or sometimes, never got married. And they'll be like, hey, I'm single by choice, childless by choice.
I am 55 years old, child-free by choice.
And some of them, probably true. Some of them lying.
You tell lies.
So in a situation like her specifically, I'm happy that she has enough self-awareness to understand that she was a big problem.
Got 99 problems
in her relationship. And the reality is she just talking about pride. I was just
cometh before the fall.
Right. I was watching something recently and the argument that they were having, I think it was the video that you were watching and we watched together. A little bit of. I don't remember the name of the channel.
It was Their Future Wifey podcast.
Okay, they had she was watching it, so I started watching it with her, and they were talking about, because of the way society has been set up, that women have been led to believe that they're benevolent.
Yikes.
They don't make mistakes, that they're perfect and men are trash. And a lot of times a woman can go through her exact thing and never be willing to admit that she made a mistake. Some women will admit it, some women won't. Some women will start to lie to themselves and to others and be like, I'm this way by choice. Like Ebony K. Williams talking about, I'm a single mom by choice. You're not a single mom by choice.
You sit on a throne of lies.
If you were a single mom by choice, you would have never dated all these men from all these demographics, whether they had money, didn't have money, whether they were all different races. No, you are settling for what it is that you can get, quite frankly, because your attitude is so disgusting that no man can stand to be around you. A lot of you ladies in her situation, even in her situation, you're not lacking in beauty. You're not lacking in intelligence. What are you lacking?
It's that attitude.
Your attitude. Yep. And I find it amazing that women in their situation believe that because they're a woman, that you as a man should put up with them acting a certain way.
Hell no.
I'm not even talking about you have to submit. I'm not even on that conversation. I'm just talking about a lot of the issues that men are having. Like when they're talking about women being masculine, they're not talking about her position at work. That's a job. They're not talking about how much money she make. That's income. When they say you're acting masculine, it's your attitude. And I find it amazing that women in today's market believe that anybody, whether it's your husband, whether it's your family members, can't really do it at work. You can't do it to your boss. Why do you think anybody should have to deal with you when you have an attitude? Look, if you're a jerk, whether you're a dude or a woman, you're gonna lose people.
Well, duh.
True.
Period. It's a lot of women out here that believe that they want to be, guys be like, you're argumentative. That just means you're being an asshole when you get home. That's the argument that men are giving women, because women usually, for the longest time, were the ones taking the abuse from jerk a-hole men. And now they became the a-holes, and a lot of them are like, we're finally getting you back at the cost of your marriages, at the cost of your kids' lives, at the cost of, like, what is the point? It's like the age-old adage about, like, revenge. Getting revenge is not good for you as a person and stuff like that. That's what a lot of women are on right now. They watched their parents and they didn't like the way their dad treated their mom, or maybe he cheated, or their uncles were wilding, or grandpa had a whole separate family. So now all men are this, that, and the third, and I'm gonna get revenge at the expense of you having a good relationship, a good marriage, having your children be whole people. And that's essentially what a lot of people are doing. And it's amazing. I know I jumped around a lot, y'all. Speaking, but I mean, the only thing I really had to say is I'm happy that she has a self-awareness to realize that she was the one who put the wedge in their marriage. I would hope that men in the same situation cause don't think it don't happen to dudes either, y'all. Like, dudes be doing the same thing. Like, I make a certain amount of money so I can say whatever I want to you. I can act however I want to you, bro.
Yes, so what if he's the devil, Rick? At least the devil has a job. At least he's active in the community. What do you do?
If you a douchebag, you a douchebag across the board, bro. It
doesn't matter.
Yeah, a lot of these new age high value men that are out there, those ones.
And I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna let you go because I don't know where you wanted to take it. But your responsibility as a person, I've said this on the channel before, and I'm gonna keep on saying it for all the new people coming in watching our videos. Your responsibility as a person, is to find somebody to mate with that's not a douchebag, that you can deal with, that you can stay with. I don't care if you're a guy, I don't care if you're a girl. That's part of your responsibility. If you're looking for the wrong things, you may end up with a douchebag, and guess what? One way or another, you will pay for that.
Don't do it. Just don't do it.
Truth. Agreed. I'm glad that she was able to kind of recognize the part that she played in their relationship, because more often than not, it takes two for a relationship to be good or a relationship to be bad. And I think that's part of the issue when it comes to the pushback that we're seeing a lot of with the modern woman and things of that nature, is that they're hearing so much of what they're doing wrong and they feel like it's all them. And I'm here to tell you guys, it's not all you. However, one of the things that we are trying to do, like the premise of our channel, is we are a channel by married people,
for married people, and for people who want to be married.
So if that is your goal, if you are looking to be in a relationship, men have been getting it for the past
however many years,
30, 40 years or what have you. It's just our turn, ladies. And if you are truly trying to get into a relationship, then we're trying to highlight things that we have been doing wrong that people haven't been telling us, or that we didn't realize for years, so that way we can do better. Because in order for us to grow and to have these relationships, we have to figure out the roles that we play, and we have to stop allowing the noise and the pride to get in the way of getting into a place of understanding, so that way we can be better, so we can have better. And I think that's really
That's all I have to say about that.
I'm happy you said that. Piggybacking off of what she said, part of the reason why we point at a lot of times what women do, I found, and it was confirmed for me, that a lot of times in these situations, unfortunately, certain women, the more modern they are, the harder it is to get through to them that they have any fault in the situation in which they find themselves concerning relationships. And the reason that that's important, it almost doesn't matter what the opposite sex that you're dating is doing.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
And the reason I say that, and that's when I say that, I don't want people to say that they can do whatever the hell they want to and it don't matter. That's not what I'm saying.
Okay.
What I'm saying is, when you walk into the dating market, the only thing you can control is you. You're the only variable that you as a person has control over.
Because you don't control other people.
So if you look at somebody and they're acting a certain way, you see red flags, it is up to you and only you to walk away from a situation if you see red flags that you know you can't live with.
He ain't lying.
Even if you see red flags that would generally be damaging to any relationship regardless, like you as a man, you as a woman, you have to walk away from it. You have to make adjustments. You can't force somebody else to make adjustments to be better for you. It don't work like that. You're the only thing that you can change. And I found that modern women, and I know that a lot of the women who watch our channel are not modern women, so I'm not talking about you specifically. Y'all perfect. Y'all all going to heaven. Y'all all know Jesus.
Jesus.
I know Jesus. Yes.
Yes, Lord.
Y'all be front row in the church.
Can I get a amen?
Y'all ushering, and y'all might be at the mosque, you know, doing what you're supposed to do. Y'all might be at the temple. Y'all could be doing, y'all perfect. I understand. We talking about these other crazy ones.
Yep.
But these other crazy ones out here, the more modern they are, the harder it is for them to accept that they have fault, because they think that they should be judged on the merits of their career and their education. And it doesn't mean anything. If you don't treat people right, you don't deserve to have a great relationship.
You made me think of something.
All right, there we go.
So, because you said based on the merit of like their education.
Yes.
Right?
Right.
I forgot what he said. He said it so well. The thing we were watching the other day.
Well, he was saying that we're using a different curriculum.
Right. So, yes. Good job. Okay. So, yes. So, women, we have a curriculum that we base our standards or our preferences when it comes to men, certain things that we look for. By and large, a lot of it is primitive. Naturally, we want someone who's strong, someone who's a protector, someone who's going to provide. That's instinctual.
Nothing wrong with that either.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
For sure.
And with men, naturally, because of the way that they're designed, they tend to look for women who are beautiful, women who are going to be respectful, women who are going to be
complimentary,
yes,
easy to work with, don't give them attitude,
all those kind of things,
right?
So that's the curriculum that we each have as men and women. The issue that our modern ladies are facing is that they are taking the curriculum that they use for men as far as how they want their men to be, and they're putting that curriculum on themselves, and they're giving it to the man, and they're saying, here, this is what you need, this is what you should take,
right?
This is the curriculum I'm giving you, when the man already has his curriculum, and he's like, no, by nature, that's not what I'm looking for. I don't care about those things. I remember I had a conversation one time with someone, and they were saying, well, what about high value women? And my response was, there's no such thing as a high value woman.
Yikes.
In the sense of what men are saying high value men are, if that makes sense.
Okay.
So yes, there's high value women, but not in the same sense. A high value woman to a man is going to be different as what a high value man is to a woman, because our curriculums are different.
These are things that make you say.
So I think that is a huge thing that my ladies need to understand. Like, while it's great that you've went out there and you've done your thing, you did your thizzle, you know, you went out there, you got your degrees, you got this high paying job, that's great. But you can't say, oh, well, because I have this and because I've done that, he should want me or he should. No. He didn't ask you for that. That's not what men look for in women. So you can't be upset that that's not something that he really cares about. We say that we want men to start speaking and we want them to speak up and to communicate and things of that nature. And the men are communicating what it is that they're looking for. And a lot of us are just not listening.
I am not listening to you.
So until we start to listen, we're going to continue to bump heads. And we're going to have this issue between modern women and modern men, because whether or not you want to believe it, that's the society that we live in today. Is everyone is in a modern space. There's very few people who are living a traditional lifestyle where the man is the only one that goes out to work and the woman is at home taking care of the house and the children. As much as we may want that, that's not really real life for the majority of us.
Being single is becoming an unaffordable luxury for a lot of people. The cost of living is exploding right now, and without a partner to share the financial burden with, single people are financially falling behind their friends who are in consistent relationships.
Yikes.
And going on a tangent, we're going to end it. I'm looking at the time. Modern men out there, y'all wildin'.
Come on now, dog.
Y'all tripping, bruh. Like the stuff. So there's modern women and there's modern men too. And we be seeing them all over the place. Like some of y'all is wilding out here.
Come on, man.
And it's part of the reason why women are reacting to the thought of, I'm not messing it up. Don't you see how these men out here acting? And it's just like, that's cool. The men can do what they want to. But if you're doing what you're supposed to do, you'll avoid the ball.
Yeah, you'll weed them dudes out. And you'll find the one who's suitable for you.
Mess around and not give up the draws on the first 2 or 3 dates.
What does GTD stand for? Got the draws, okay?
And it don't mean that they gotta take y'all out all the time and spend $100, $200, $300 either. And y'all jokers is bugging, bro. Y'all better go to the park, pack a peanut butter and jelly sandwich or something, man. Ain't nobody doing all of that.
Get creative.
I'm saying, get to know each other. You know, go see Jesus or something. Anyway, I'm done. It's getting long. We could go on forever. We're going to look into more long form content because we always have more to say than we can say in a thing.
Yeah, but we hope that you guys understand and hear our hearts where we're coming from. We're not here to try to bash women nor men. We're trying to help get ourselves together.
Right.
Okay, because we see the dire need, especially in our community, for people who look like us to be able to get it together. Okay, because we're not doing ourselves or our communities and our future generations any favors by continuing to act the way that we act. So we're just trying to get it together, y'all.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, y'all. That's it. I'm going to cut it off. It was going too long.
Deuces.
Shapeesh.
Press the off button.